I chose to complete my nature photo project at the photo spot on the boardwalk behind Whitaker Hall. Due to technical difficulties, my first few photos were deleted, so my photos began on September 20th, 2017. I tried to get small time variations in my photos, so sometimes I took my photo before class and sometimes I took it after class. Even this small deviation led to vastly different photographs due to Florida's ever-changing weather patterns and lighting, which can change at the drop of a hat. In this habitat, I observed the following plants: bald cypress trees, wax myrtle, poison ivy, Virginia creeper, ferns, oak trees, and water lilies. I also observed the following animals: mosquitoes, wood ducks, bird-voiced tree frogs, marbled salamanders, warblers, and osprey. The landscape in my area was incredibly lush and green. I could smell the fresh scent of plant life and the earthy smell of the mucky water. I could hear the dry crackling of the trees and bushes as the breeze drove them past each other. When it rained, the crackling became a vicious smacking. The water's ripples created a fountain-like noise in the breeze. The animals darted around in the water as though the trees and through the trees so quickly it made me wonder if they were even there at all. Their aerodynamic bodies and excellent instincts allowed them to navigate through the environment with ease. The most interesting thing about this environment was the water lilies. At different times of the day and in different weather conditions, the flowers would either bloom or they would not bloom. As evidenced by my photos, the lilies began to bloom in mid-October and stopped blooming in early November. The average water lily blooms for 2 to 3 weeks out of the year, and different species bloom at different times of the year. This is consistent with my photos. I did not know that water lilies only bloom for such a short period of time, so this was incredibly surprising. I also learned just how drastically the landscape can change at different times of the day and in different weather conditions. In some of my photos, it doesn't even look like the same place. I did not realize the extent of this phenomenon. I will use this in my teaching by showing students the same area and the same environment at different times of the year. This would be a great way to teach about weather patterns and climate change. For example, if one city has a lot of snow one winter and no snow the next, two side-by-side photos of that city would be the best way to emphasize climate change and weather patterns. This could be used in the Confront Beliefs phase of the CCM when teaching a lesson about weather and climate change.